Chloe Pelker, Fangirlish, LA, in 3, 2, 1.
The ship has landed. Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing?
How are you? I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, doing well. Yeah.
Great. All right, so jumping right in, for Gardner, from the way that he walks and talks to his fascination at every new thing that he sees, it's so clear that he's from another planet. What kind of preparation went into developing this character?
Well, there's a few different stages, I guess, and it was a challenge, but I really kind of reveled in that challenge because it was a lot of fun bringing him to life. And one of the things I had to do was figure out how it would affect your movement and the physicality coming from Mars, somewhere where there's only 2/3 of the gravity of Earth, and then how that affects the way you walk coming to Earth and feeling so much heavier. So I sort of strapped weights to my ankles and wore this big weight vest to try and experience that and really capture it in my mind so I could put it into the character.
Awesome. And I also love the relationship between Gardner and Tulsa. Can you talk a little about the bond between them and how it was working with Britt?
Well, yeah, they in the film they're ultimately kind of drawn together through their differences as well as their similarities. They're almost like polar opposites in their personalities. However, they both can relate to each other through their kind of isolation and their want for some human contact and human interaction. And his characters were so kind of well thought out that once me and Britt kind of embodied them and we knew each other and we got on. Of course, Britt was lovely, and it's always much easier when you like the person you're working with because you don't really have any reservations and there's no kind of awkwardness or tension. So yeah, she made it very easy for us. So yeah, I mean we got on really well. So she made it very easy for us to kind of form this kind of bond on the screen because we got along and we could have fun and we weren't taking it too seriously and we could laugh at the ridiculous situations we were in.
Very cool. And for you, what makes must see?
Well, it's such a kind of charming story, and it's a small story even that's set on a interplanetary scale. It's got this backdrop of Mars and outer space, which is really unique, and it's about this boy who's trying to find himself. He's trying to find out what it means to be human, and that's quite special.
Very cool. And then lastly, a question I'm sure you haven't heard before. What's your favorite thing about Earth? And then maybe what are some of the best answers that you've heard to that question throughout production and promoting the movie?
My favorite thing about Earth, or at least one of them, is the smell of freshly baked bread. Fresh out of the oven. Still warm. Still steaming. That stuff is like... It's just, yeah, anyway. I'll stop talking about bread. Some great answers to that question. People have said very kind of obvious things like the sun, a good sunny day, which we don't get nearly enough of in London. The night sky is always impressive. Makes you realize how kind of small we are.
All very good things about Earth.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, Asa, thank you so much. I really enjoyed the movie and looking forward to everyone getting to see it.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Hey.